So it looks like you schooled somebody. You schooled the devil, huh? You have knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom to you, and you accept help when it's offered. This devil was sent to put distractions on your path. You avoided them or withdrew, and you're not letting others play on your weaknesses. No, you have transformed major transformations that shaped you, so you were able to ascend into your higher self through the darkness more than you ever thought you could possibly have transformed. So pay attention to the signs and omens around you. They're in the odds are in your favor here. This gossip drama queen that thought you were fake with the plastic here, but you're more authentic than any one of these people. The ones that talk behind your back creating drama, they don't reveal as much because they're afraid it's going to get into the wrong hands. Well, they don't. So they have information then that means that they're scared of other people finding out. Whereas you don't have skeletons in the closet like this, the drama queen. Things aren't as bad as they seem because this person or these people haven't gone through half of what you've gone through. They couldn't walk 5 minutes in your shoes, never mind a mile or a day. They're so overreactive to situations. Their emotions are all over the place. They run high. And yep, they're the ones spreading stories about you, probably that you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about. No, you're very disillusioned. You're in harmony, peace, balance. You alchemize. You could be a leader here, or you just have traditions about you, your own, with Taurus and Temperance, Sag, Taurus, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. And yeah, they couldn't trap you. That's all it is. They couldn't victimize you or lure you in or trick you. That's what they were. They were causing harm, and inevitably, they put an end to themselves. Because what you put out, you will get back. And that's what these people don't get about the laws of the universe. They don't get it. Compromise? No. You know how to compromise with people. You know how to take people into consideration, but not with this person. I'm sure you've tried, because I don't know, if you're anything like me, I give people a chance. But this type of person, you can't. They're manipulative. They're just in everything for the money, and there's nothing wrong with money. We need it. But this person is very 3D. They're not 5D. See? No honor amongst thieves. Fraud, scandal, cannot be trusted. Corrupt, criminal, robbery, extortion. Yeah, this was a foolish plan, and they're afflicted by their own delusions and their suffering. What you want wants you. See? The laws of the universe. Because you put out great energy, so it's inevitable that you get it back. Magic. You reap what you sow. We all do, for good or bad. And somebody's raged and confused. Dazed and confused. But keep your vision. You have clarity. Trust the process. You could have prophetic dreams or your third eye's open. It's game over for them. Doo, doo, doo. I wanted to do Mario, but unexpected income. So whatever income they expected to gain from whatever they did, because normally these people get paid for this, they're not getting. But you have unexpected income because you cut through the confusion here. Yes. You have discernment, intuition, clarity, truth, spiritual gifts of wisdom, foresight, intellect, new ideas, and focus. And it's a trick. They were a trick, not a treat. A scheme to deceive you, deception, gaslighting, and manipulation. God better help anyone exactly who disrespects you. It's okay to start over and over and over. We could let them know. The cross watchers always be watching. That definitely wasn't part of the plan, huh? Avoiding problems, trying something new, unexpected path, abandoned, danger. This is what you had to do constantly over and over. Had to think your way out of the box because of whoever was in whatever was coming up against you. They're definitely in spiritual court if they're not in legal court. Because they took a high stake, they took a gamble, they took a very high risk. And they probably this person could like to gamble. Your aura is always shining. Spinning out of control. Madness, ready to fight. Not over here, not over there. Let them fight with themselves. You've shattered the illusion of this person. They've got low energy, feeling defeated, disrupted. They better be worried and disconnected. Because you've already searched the dark aspects of yourself. And, oh, the oasis. You're rejuvenating or rejuvenated. And this person or these people are getting unwanted exposure right now. Information disclosed. Embarrassment, revealing something personal made public, negative attention. And that's the thing. When they're the ones, if they're the ones doing the humiliation rituals, you already went through all of that. You have don't care about what's being disclosed. You have nothing to hide. Negative attention, used to it. Lights out for this evil clown, the bully, devalued, mean jokes, humiliation. What did I just say? The adversary. They were your up. They put themselves in competition with you. Self-defense, combat, fighting style. See, you would only be an op to me if you did some fucked up shit. So, if it's over here, it's deserving. Now they're gonna try to spill their emotions and give you an apology. I would not trust that. There's a point of no return already. Endings, finality. It's lights out. See, somebody might try to call, or look at this says call, communication, connect, pick up, hang up, call back. So you might, but keep an optimistic mindset still. You see it, believe it, and achieve it. Motivation. You could be getting a document or something signed, sealed. Something's in final effect. And I don't know if they were trying to block your crown chakra. You have third eyes here. See the clarity, intuition, perception, spiritual insight. Now your third eye's wide open. Impermanence. Embrace change. Nothing can remain forever. Yep, everything. The only thing that is constant is change. So this is an experience you'll never forget, but now you're going to be on the top of the wave of ecstasy, of emotion. Oh yeah, Cancer full moon today. They're going to be crashing down if they haven't already. Revitalize your mind, body, and spirit, and then you knowing without external influence. You resisted any see third eye. Truth is revealed. Decisions made without overanalyzing issues. You're intuitive. Trust that. And one more, and then I'll pull some tarot. They try to make themselves seem not as bad as they are. When they're I don't know, does this person give themselves their own awards and achievement, or did they put themselves above you like they were the only one that was entitled to give you your flowers and your achievements? This person puts themselves above other people, or these people do. Written in the stars, it's destiny, it's meant to be, predestined, astrology. You could be having some cash flow coming in. Let's see. Compromise. My see, the Six of Pentacles. This person was a taker. Take. They wanted you to pour, constantly pour into them. It's about reciprocity, equal exchange of energy, and you will they probably breadcrumbed, gave you just enough to last you. You could make a little last a long time, I bet. Just by the looks of this already. Three of Swords, and now that you're not giving, this is causing heartbreak. They might like to drink. They're cold and detached, and you had to make very logical decisions because this person could caused you pain. Also, Knight of Wands, so they could have been in and out of your energy or thought that they were. They're very reckless and caused confusion. Seven of Cups. Wow. Or they had options, or somebody made you an option, or they intentionally put confusion around you. The Hanged Man, they sacrificed. They had you hung up, stuck in confusion. That's how they wanted you. Because if they had you there, when they had you there, you were easier to take from. The lies, yeah, the defeating at all costs, right? But not every win needs to be boastful and arrogant, and not every loss is the end. And they're looking back over their shoulder constantly because they're constantly telling lies. Like, oh, who's coming? Who found out? They're paranoid at this point. The Moon, they think because this was hidden, it was keyword. The Hangman. Eight of Pentacles, and this was a challenge. This could be at work or somebody you know through work, or this was a challenge to work on something here. And this is under the heartbreak. To work towards building towards everything you want. So it feels like this person or these knew somehow about your insecurities. They work on like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So they work on whichever need that they know. That's how they work, and they build upon that. It's fucked up. The Emperor, that's how they push their power around. They only take into consideration themselves, not the whole entire being and everybody around them. That's not a real Emperor. Seven of Pentacles, and you put a lot of time into this. A lot of time thinking and wondering, why aren't my seeds growing? Where is the results of it? It's because this was this person or these people. Strength. This caused you to drop on a lot of inner strength. You had to tame the beast. It's the external versus internal push-pull. But the greatest weapon is your heart at the end of the day. Your sensitivity is your strength. Seven of Cups. What's the Seven of Cups? Page of Wands. Yeah, through their communication. It was like you had to climb mountains. These were the obstacles you had to get over. Surprised you had equipment. You had to come up with that equipment. Like the Magician. 10 of Pentacles. But your spirit team back here has your back. What's the Hangman? Queen of Pentacles. So this could be Earth sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and you were trying to ground something in, possibly. So you were enlightened to this somehow. Two of Pentacles, that this person was either juggling you or you had. This is also, you have to release things to get out of this Hangman mode. See something from many different perspectives, because I feel like this had you tied up a lot, and it was like every choice you had to make, you had to make the right choice at every crossroads, every intersection, and you did, because it was either you were going to get a bomb or a pentacle. Let me get one more. for this hangman. The truth. All you needed. That's what got you out. But you were telling the truth the whole time, so it probably didn't make sense. Like, what the hell is going on? You were 10 of Pentacles keeps showing up. This could have been somebody you had a family with, or somebody you saw the end with. You could have saw it all with, or you were trying to get to build to this, and you kept hitting roadblocks. What is needs to be accepted about this? Page of Cups, Six of Wands, that you're winning, succeeding, victorious, and then this isn't, if somebody comes in with apology, I would say no. This is an inner child reset. And you're getting attention. People love you. There's attention around this somehow. Accept the attention around this and the success around this. King of Pentacles. What needs to be embraced? Oh, this is easy. That's easy to accept. This is easy to embrace. Moving on, and this is fulfillment. Close that cycle up and step into a new world of yours. So the Chariot is, you're in the driver's seat, and here you have to be super focused. You can't go too fast where you run out of gas. You have to race the race just right. So like I said, at every crossroads, you made the correct decision for you, and nobody can beat you. It stops for nobody. Whatever cycle you're, even though they tried to stop and cut off your communication, look at Eight of Wands. So maybe whatever you were communicating at first wasn't hitting the mark, wasn't getting out. You felt like it just kept getting interjected or interceded. I don't know if that's even a word, but this kept getting, your communication kept getting stopped, it feels like. Let go of, there's nothing more that you need to learn about this. The fact they're watching, spying, but you don't need to be curious. The Tower, one more. Let go of, you've learned the lesson, and trying to get any more peace of mind out of this, you don't need to. I mean, this is peace of mind. Letting go of, you already, whatever. This person also, you probably felt like your fate was down, your fortune was down. I feel like this is what they need to let go of. The fact that they're watching you because you moved on to a peaceful state of mind, you took off already, and your fortune, your fate is going up. The Whale. This comes after the Hermit. So in the Hermit, you gained your wisdom, and you take that wisdom and you apply it, the learned experience, to how you're gonna take action on this whale. Are you gonna, like, that's your decision that you make for that whale. Roulette. You're in control. You're the boss. Nobody can push you around. So you're the leader. Or something about this is you took your power back. Yeah, especially your boundaries are up and you're just speaking truth and authentic, which is literally what they can't do, because the plastic, they will trying to make you seem to be like you were fake, you were the inauthentic one. No, whole time they took your teachings from you when you schooled them. They played off stuff like it was theirs, like they came up with it. No, if this person could have, the puppeteer, the energetic puppeteering out here. So who's pulling the puppet strings? The devil is actually pulling their puppet strings, and they're not allowed. they can no longer control. But they were making you out to be the fraud, and the whole time they were the fraud. Because just because you look good on the outside, or youthful, or younger than you are, doesn't mean you have work done on you, and it doesn't mean that you're surface level. That's what the divine does. They use us as bait. So you're a divine bait. Your outside matches your inside, and their inside is very ugly. So then that means their outside most likely is too, because it pours out. But if they're puppeteering around here, they've got many of these. They need a lot of supply. So no, your inner world and outer world match. You're not fake just because you look good and take care of yourself. Puppeteer, energetic puppeteering. The puppet master is no longer. This is their karmic loops that they keep everybody in. See, you look good, you feel good, you pour into you. You're in the driver's seat. You're the main character in your story. You're the producer, the director, and the main character, and you say how it goes. Because the Queen of Wands is unique. She's gonna tell you, okay, that's fine, take inspiration, but you still need to be authentically you. Do be yourself at the end of the day, and we're all different on purpose. Anything else? Knight of Cups. Lead with your heart. Now, these people are very insecure, and they were trying, like that Maslow's hierarchy, they were trying to play on your insecurities. But you pulled yourself out of this by self-love. And they played on your heart also, which is fucked up. So let them, they need to go heal and rest. Or go just, I don't think this person can sleep. Their demons are eating them alive. But you're restored from this. See the fool, they look like a clown. They're the clowns in the house. They are like, elect me. They want to be at the top. They put themselves on a pedestal above everybody else. It's very foolish. And like the roots grow both ways on the tree. So they only see the 3D. They never saw your depth. They refuse to with the plastic hair. They probably got readings on you as well. You could be a reader. They could. But regardless, this is somebody who works with demonic spirits. And your seeds are all well rooted. They're growing both ways. And you know that. But they can't see in you, so they wouldn't know that. It takes a person that has the same amount of depth as you to see that you have depth. And if your seeds weren't growing, the ones you planted, take another seed and plant that. That feels like what you constantly did. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you took those seeds and you know how to nurture them, which is why you'll be receiving. What are the main energies around this? Peace and rest. That's amazing. And somebody else is anxious and isolated. Or if they're in isolation, they're anxious. So they can't sit with themselves. They can't sit with their demons. That's why they're constantly projecting onto other people. And you're all about growth. Hence the seeds you planted. And they're just, see, I feel like they don't know what to do. They're about movement. And this is a fake person. They put on the persona that they're actually who they say they are, but they're not. Stop, yeah. But that's coming to an end. They want it, now they're in fear and paranoid. Where they wanted you, where they would trigger your root chakra all the time, so you would be in this fear state that they thought you would never get out of. No, now it's all about love. No compromising that. All right, what's the lesson or cycle that's being closed now. You see your reflection. You take accountability. You looked at yourself in the mirror. You've owned your mistakes. This is not something this type of person or energy can do. Step into divine timing. This card doesn't belong here. The moon. They probably still think this is hidden. Well, you brought the subconscious to the conscious. You live consciously. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Trust the delays. They're aligning your path. Face control issues. Trying to control others only limits your own freedom. Let go of the need for control and trust in the flow. This is them. So you had to rewire the way you love and forgive yourself. Forgiveness isn't for others, it's for you. Free yourself from guilt and shame. And when pain becomes the pattern in love, it's time to relearn connection. Begin again differently. Clearing negative energy. Negative energy will keep you stuck. Clear it and create space for the positive flow of life. Yeah, you changed your fate. Because all you had to do was live in morality, have ethics, live in honesty and truthfulness. Your story isn't fixed, it's unfolding with every choice you make. That's what I said. Claim your power and write a new ending. Yeah, they can't write your story. You are the director. What is that song by me? You're the... I don't know. Whatever. There's a song at the top of my head. You aren't only a player, you're the player president. Something like that. Grapes. See, you're abundant, you're fruitful. And you're going to be enjoying the fruits of your labor to the fullest. You're self-reliant. You could be mentoring others. Connect with nature. You're accomplished. And you're about self-improvement and capable. But don't overextend yourself to these type of people. Constellation. There could be networking here, in connection with, exchange. You could have influence. The rainbow. Wish granted. This was all serendipitous. It was a blessing in disguise. Patience is paying off. Good luck. Promise. God sent. Manifesting wealth, prosperity, and perfect timing. Yeah. Louder for the people in the back. Expression. You have a strong opinion. Make it known. You could do public speaking. Or you just speak truth. You communicate you could be on social media. You're being heard at this time, and keep speaking up. Because a lot of times that's how our justice comes in. The divine can take the next step, but they don't take certain steps until we do. They know that we're okay with it. Your destination is unknown, but follow the signs. You will find your way. You had to find your way out of this. All right, let me get a card of the angel card. Cold water therapy. I don't know what that is. Oh, from these angry people. To me, that's just giving cleanse and communication. Connect with your angels and guides to get valuable messages. You could have mystical experiences coming up, more of them. And the fact that people misjudged you, they're under judgment now. Everyone just wants to be treated as if they're normal. Well, I don't know about normal, but what is normal? But misjudging somebody, and that is fine if you keep it to yourself. No, these people just immediately think that they already know you before they don't even know you at all. See, the thing is, you listen and you observe. That's why you're able to read people to filth. You're spiritually protected in mystical experiences. Call on Archangel Michael to protect yourself if need be, or do whatever you do for your protection. So the fact that this humiliation, the misjudgment, this is all turning around. Everything you put out, you'll get back. I hope this helps. Thank you. And if this did, please like my video and subscribe.